Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Car Question. Today we're gonna go back in the past to talk about the Ford Ranger. You know, when it was small, compact, affordable, back in those years they sold a lot of them. And how about its cousin, the Mazda B series with the B4000? Geez, those little vehicles from 1998 to 2007, my favorite generation, you could tow up to 5,580 pounds, and those little V6 were kind of powerful, well, for back then. And it was really affordable, and that's probably what created their success. Did you know that back then the base Mazda B2300 cost only $15,000? It was kind of the same for the Ford Ranger also. And back then you could buy a Dodge Dakota Club Cab ST 4x4 with some option at $31,000 Canadian. How about a Ford Ranger Super Cab 4-wheel drive FX4 off-road with option? $25,000. Jeez. And even the Toyota Tacoma Axis Cab V6 4x4 with an SR5 package only costs $33,000. So back then, the small pickup truck segment was just booming. You could see them all around, and I can still see some Ranger little one on the road today. And those Mazda B series though have kind of disappeared. But Ford is back in that segment with the Maverick. It's a name that they took from the past. So it's a 2.5 liter compact pickup truck, I could call it that way, or subcompact pickup truck, I don't know, which is a little bit smaller than the Ridgeline though. And they don't even want to call the Ridgeline a truck, but a little bit bigger than the Santa Cruz. So it's going to be equipped with a 2.5 liter Atkinson cycle 4-cylinder hybrid powertrain with 191 horsepower, 155 pound-foot of torque. It's going to be mated to a CVT that I'm not a fan of when it comes to towing, when it comes to going off-road with that. But still, the base model is only going to be front-wheel drive. This is a strange decision also. When you compare it to the past, when there was two-door model, it was a rear-wheel drive with a locker in the rear. Geez, that was kind of okay for back then. Fuel economy is going to be rated at 5.9 liter in the city. This is completely amazing. And when you check those specs, you clearly know that it's based on the Ford Bronco Sport. And how about the Ford Escape? So they're going to be using the same chassis, same configuration. They're going to share some parts also. You're going to be able to do 800 kilometers with one full tank of gas. And you got finally that cargo box, which is kind of short though, 4.5 foot. This is not impressive. If you're going to lower the panel, it's going to be a 6-foot bed. So it's kind of small, you know, that ATV will fit, but with the panel open. But if you want to carry something bigger, that might be an issue. Still, in that cargo box, 1,500 pounds, you're going to be able to tow 2,000 pounds. So when you compare it to the past, it's not that bad, but a little bit short though on towing with the base hybrid engine, which they could have done a little bit more. But remember that the Bronco Sport doesn't have a big towing capacity. When it's gonna come to heavier stuff, you could go with the 2.0 liter EcoBoost engine. Now I love that engine. It's fast, and I can't wait to see in such a small pickup truck what it's gonna do. So it's rated at 250 horsepower, 277 pound-foot of torque, and it's mated to a real 8-speed transmission. With the towing package, the 4K as they call it, you're gonna be able to tow up to 4,000 pounds, which is 1,000 pounds lower than what the usual client expect. It's not that bad, but it's equivalent to a little boat, let's say 20 foot long, which you're going to be able to tow with ease. When you look at the bed, you've got that Flexbed technology as they call it, where it's going to offer you a tons of solution to simply make sure that your cargo is secure. You've got some LED lights. You've got also the possibility to half open that panel in the back. You will also have an outlet, and how about some wiring if you want to plug some auxiliary lighting, anything else. It's going to be secured, and it won't even be complicated to plug everything. How about a package FX4 off-road? Yeah, but as you can see, ground clearance is not really high. You will have some off-road tires. How about that suspension, which is going to be adapted to go in some rough terrain? You will have some plating protection under the vehicle. And how How about some driving mode with some mud and sand mode? No rough rock mode though. And how about that cruise control when you're gonna go downhill, which is gonna keep you at a steady speed? This won't be the ultimate off-road machine though, but it's still gonna be great if you want to go at your cabin. How about that exterior? Well, you can call it a unique design. I really like more though the FX4 package. You've got also the rear plate. Look at that, it's gonna be on the side though, and still that easy access to the outlet in the bed. How about some bed storage also? How about a two-door version, Ford? When you get inside though, that center screen is kind of special. You can see that it has an 8 inches screen, but you've got some storage on the side. You've got also a lot of storage feature in the door, in the front, in the rear. How about those adapters where you can simply put your drinks in? You've got also some storage under the seat. These look pretty comfortable. And how about a big comeback to the clothes seat that we used to have in the past? That all-wheel drive system, will it be cool? The answer is yes. Will it be really capable with only the front-wheel drive version? I'm not sure, but still put on some great tires and you're gonna be still able to go to your cabin if the road is not too rough. So there's also some video about a series that they call Let's Build. So I'm not really a fan of that, but you can customize pretty much what you want with some Ford's plan that are gonna give you some idea to hold on your bikes really secure. Or how about to simply create a rail to make sure that your cargo is gonna be whole and it's not gonna move around. I'm much more about OEM accessory. I know that they will cost a little bit more money. It's sometimes more robust than my own personal creation. How about the price? This was the key back then. So the price is gonna start at $19,000 US. This is so amazing. They're gonna sell a lot of them, but here in Canada a little bit more, $26,000 Canadian. So will it eliminate the client of the Ranger? I'm not sure, because the Ranger has some pretty amazing capability when it comes to off-road also, but it's getting older, so we're gonna wait for the new version. And it's not really competitive even in its own lineup with the Ford F-150 2.7 EcoBoost XLT. The F-150 has much more value, much more space, and it's more affordable when you look at all the rebates you can get with that truck. But still, creating that little compact pickup truck is really great because it's based on all the platform of the Ford lineup, let's say the Bronco and how about that Escape, sharing all its engine, all its technology, all its off-road capability also that you can see in the Bronco Sport Badland. Will they create a more aggressive version? You can bet on that, you know Ford. So the XL version, $26,000 plus $2,500 for the 2.0 liter. Lariat edition fully equipped, $34,450. This is great price. This is what it used to be in the past, and that's why they sold a lot of them back then. What do you think about that? Feel free to comment in the section down there below. Do a thumbs up. Make sure that you click right there on the circle. How about in that recommended video? And make sure that you subscribe to Car Question. We have more for you. Take care.